Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In tonight's nightcap, I have to pull some bearings out of some throttle bodies and make a little pull out to pull them because I like in a blind hole. I'm sure you'll find that interesting. I do a plasma cutting job, a little bit of drone, and then cut out a plate for a friend's vintage tractor. It's where the gear control and the lift control levers come through. I'm sure you'll find that interesting. I know it was certainly very satisfying to do, and he sent us a picture of the finished article, which really made it all worthwhile. He's doing the little small tractor up for his young lad. There's also more tractor related stuff. It's like a linkage that goes on the back of a tractor to release or to hold the bucket in place. I'm not quite sure what it does, but there's a little bit of welding, some fabricating, some mill work. I'm sure you'll find that interesting as well. We eventually found a bit of time to do a job for ourselves, and Deborah managed to get our standard lamp done. She's done most of the welding, she's done a fair bit of the machining. I wired it up. I'm sure you'll find it interesting to see the finished result. She's got a talent to look at things and think, oh, that should go this way, that should go that way. I've got no artistic talents whatsoever, but she's pretty good at it. This is part of the real your tractor a friend of mine's doing up. There's obviously control things going there, like a gear lever or something, I'm not quite sure. He's asked me to make him one. Now I've drawn it out as best I can on the software card that I've got. And I've just cut it, and to tell you the truth, it's not bad at all. I went around those corners off, and I didn't put a radius on there, I just did a straight cut, but a little bit of file work, and that's going to be pretty near. It's certainly a lot better than an angle grinder in chain drilling. I'm sure I'll be happy with that. I've made it out to 2mm, which is probably a little bit thicker than that was. But you can see we've certainly got the gist of it. There's a part missing off here, you can draw that in freehand, that's what he wanted. Those are the mounting holes, we can put them in, just put them in with a drill. But I'm really happy with the way that's cut. This is a throttle body, I'm not quite sure it's off. I've got 3 of them to do, so it must be a 6-cylinder engine. And what I've got to do is get those bearings out of there, those needle rollers. There's access to the back, but the hole in the back is smaller than the hole in there, so I need to devise some sort of puller to pull them out. I've tried splitting down the side of the one and they're hard, it's not very satisfactory. So I think if I put that into there, drill a hole in it and then split it, I'll be able to get a punch in, a long punch from behind there to spread that out and hopefully pull it out. That's all I can think of doing. So I'll drill a hole in there, split it, and then we'll try and get see if it'll work. You can get bearing pullers, blind hole bearing pullers, but I haven't got one. I've got one, and it's nowhere near that small. So I think we'll give this a try. I'll take a little bit of the thread off as well, so it's just an edge on there. Hopefully that's going to bite in. We'll give it a try and see what happens. Right, so the idea is this drift gets knocked in from the other side and it should hopefully open that up like that, and that'll grip on the bearing and then hopefully pull it out. Probably get 2 or 3 uses out of each one, hopefully anyway. Right, that's what I come up with. Now I can punch that in from the other side and hopefully it'll expand that, then I can pull the bearing out. Like I say, I have got 6 of the bastard things to do. So if we put a spacer on there, then put that through, I'll look and give it a try. Right after. And that's where it wants to go. Right, the moment of truth I suppose now. Now we've got the hunt for the 13mm spanner. This feels good, very good. Look at that bastard, it's out. Right, so you can see there, I hope you can see how it spread the end of that, gripped the bearing, pulled it out, no damage. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm really happy with that. I'll squash that and reuse it. If I've got to make a new one every time, I don't mind making a new one every time, as long as I can get the bastard things out. I mean, the bearings are damaged, but he basically wants them taken out so that he can get them sandblasted. What I'll do, I'll get a grinder and I'll cut that through there with a grinder. Now we can peel it off. Right, there's no reason why this shouldn't pull another bearing out. Oh yes, very happy. Right, hopefully you can see there how it's spread out and grip the bearing. It doesn't matter about damaging the bearings, I've got new ones to go in. Well, I'm very pleased with that. These are the last bearings to take out. I can't get behind them, so what I've done, I've made a little punch. It simply goes in there, and I should be able to tap them out quite easily. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on here just to make it easier. Aluminium expands quite quickly, so it'll not take much. Piss off, you snivelling bastard. Excellent. I'll make a tool to put them back in again. Gabby bastard things. This is the base of the light. It's a big brake disc off a big Audi. And that's some old Whitwell spanners that just cut and bent and welded. Actually silicon bronze onto the cast iron. She did all the welding that herself. I just tacked some of it up for her. Aluminium pole that she decided to paint green. Goes up and up and up, and at the top it's basically a 1950s street light. I got this given with a friend of mine, one of my viewers, and we'll put one of the modern LED bulbs inside of there. I'll turn it on, have a look, and see what you think. It gives a really nice sort of orangey light. We use it all the time. We never put the big light on now. We'll just sit with that on. She's really pleased with it. It's nice that she spends a little bit of time in the workshop, and she has got a bit of interest in what I do, especially welding. She's got an ability to sort of look at something and make it look balanced, make it look right. Unfortunately, I haven't.